Aloha mai kākou. Mahalo nui to Puna Alliance for putting on this event. Welcome all of you, and greetings to my fellow candidates. My name is Maddie Green, candidate for County Council District 4. Maybe I should run for House 2. A Puna resident for 18 years and also a business owner. But my roots stem way back to my great-grandfather, who was the first sheriff of Puna. And his legacy, e malama o Puna. And that's what I've been doing for over a decade, taking care of Puna. His name was John Ke Po'okapo Kamoho Ali'i Punini. I was born on Kauai and raised in Honolulu. Kokua Pahoa, 2003, started thanks to our prosecutor, Mitch Roth, and our Attorney General, Ed Kubo. We were tasked to get rid of all the drug dealers in Pahoa town. As you know, 7, 8 years ago, how prevalent drug dealers were in town. We were also tasked to revitalize the town and to beautify it. I have chaired that committee for the past 7 years. I've been the president of Nana Valley Community Association for the past 6 years and currently a vice president. There, I redid the office staff and the maintenance staff. Our roads are looking better. We got rid of a couple of drug houses in Nana Valley, and our staff is very happy. Our roads, when it doesn't rain, looks marvelous. I'm the past president, vice president, treasurer, and member of Main Street Pahoa Association. And there was actually, the biggest events we had was our holiday parade. And now we have the Puna Festival, and thanks to Kalani Honua, and our Spirit Parade, thanks to Tiffany Hunt. I am one of the 4 founders, along with John Olson, Rob Tucker, and Robin Stetson, of the Pahoa Regional Town Center Steering Committee, which took place almost 3 years ago. And recently, the design guidelines went through the Planning Commission and was approved and is now heading to council. It took us 3 years. Stop. Okay. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Maddie. And we'll have an opening statement from Roy Lozano.
Is anybody hot yet? Why didn't they have this down at Po'ohiki, huh? My name is Dr. Roy Lozano. I'm running for County Council District 4. And last night, this is my 5th event I've gone through, and I've done 4 events with my campaign as well, so 9th event, and I tried to mix it up a little bit. Last night I was thinking about why did I want to run, and I realized it had to do with respect. In the times when I've been county council testifying on geothermal, against geothermal, or rather for safety around the geothermal, or against GMO, or home rule, or anything having to do with quality of life, I have never felt respected by my representatives. And so I'm running so I can help respect the office of this county council, as well as respect to the people. My qualifications, my father never finished the 9th grade, so he encouraged education. My first degree was in biology, which is a study of life. I've always cared about life. I worked for the Department of Fish and Game for a couple of years, decided I want to go further in that, so became a chiropractor 36 years ago. I've been a chiropractor for 26 years in Hawaii, the last 11 here in Pahoa. I also have an organic farm with my wife and my boys that we build our own home and grow organic GMO-free food. I would love to represent the folks of Pahoa, just as I do in my practice, to take care and treat with good quality decisions in everything I do. I will never take corporate money. This is about Puna, about having a voice for the people of Puna and making independent decisions. I don't need to ask the mayor. I don't need to ask anybody in Hilo what I need to be doing for the people in Puna. I will make those decisions based upon what the people of Puna want. The bottom line is that I am an environmentalist. I've been endorsed by the Sierra Club as well as Russell Ruderman. I have great support by Harry Kim, who tells me every time I meet with him, it's always about the quality of people. And the other thing he said earlier, and what he tells me every time, is that wherever he goes, whatever group of people he speaks to, they say one thing: they do not trust their leaders. So I would like to be a leader that you could trust. I would like a chance to really tackle Puna's issues, whether they be invasive species, infrastructure, or limiting the overdevelopment that seems to be taking place right now as we speak. Making always the best decisions that will always honor our natural resources, the people, the ohana, and it's incredible fertile land we have here. And I don't think we're taking the full advantage of it, and the people who want to work the land. I think there's an incredible amount of possibility for that in the future. I will always make decisions. Are you kidding me? That was fast.
Thank you, Roy. Yeah, it goes real fast, huh? Very good. And next we're going to have a 3-minute opening statement from Emily Naiole.
Aloha. My name is Emily Naiole, and I'm running for County Council seat for District 4. I've lived here for 57 years. I was born in Pahoa, raised in Opihikau, and my parents was Gabriel Kealoha and Mary Makuakani. I attended Pahoa School from kindergarten to 12th grade. My mama attended this school from kindergarten to 9, and I have 3 daughters, Heidi, Keala, and Malama, attended this school from kindergarten to 12th grade. So we've been here a while. And I was on the county council seat 2007 to 2010. I love my district, and I love this island. And I've been doing community work on the streets of Pahoa for about 40 years. I was barely 20 then. But my love for my district and for the people, I really have been helping a lot of the alcoholics, the addicts, and the poor. And, you know, I have a lot of passion in my heart, and that's why I like to help people. Even last night, a hippie couple with 2 little children drove to my farm, and they moved into my back house because they don't have a place to live. So I do these kind of things. My family get upset with me. Why are you doing this? Why are you doing this? But I cannot stop. So again, you know, and all the things I did throughout the years, I really don't want to be recognized for any of them. I just wanted to say I was arrested 3 times for geothermal, 1989 at Vaukele, Puna, 1991 at the plant right down here by Pohiki. I was arrested because my son was hospitalized in June 1991. He was 4 months old. And the plant blew up for like 3 days without stopping. And my son was in the hospital for respiratory problems. I actually decked somebody across the head, I'm sorry. But he laughed when I said my son was in the hospital. And I didn't think that was funny. And I had to go to jail for assault. And the thing is, you know, as a mama, I remember going to the mayor's office, was Lorraine Inouye's office, and she never like talked to none of us, you know, protesters, and at the end of the day, she had the cops pick us all up and take us to jail. So I had my little boy, was barely 1 year old, I was breastfeeding, and I took him to jail with me. But, you know, and I named my son Vaukele Puna because of my arrest up in the hill. But the thing is, you know, I've done some stuff in my community to stand my grounds for different issues. And because I'm a strong lady, my father was pissed with me when I was arrested in 91. Because why am I speaking out? Why am I standing up with all of these hippie people? But I couldn't, you know, I had to do what I had to do. Mahalo. Aloha.
Thank you, Emily. And the first question from the audience goes to Maddie Green, and you'll have 90 seconds to answer. We understand you supported geothermal development in the past. Have you changed your position?
No, I have not. I have not changed my position and will not change my position. I am for the PGV to put in more safety standards, higher safety standards. And also I would like to see a different sound alarm, one that people can hear right off the bat. That's PGV, let's get moving. Mostly I'm concerned about the kupunas in a home. How will they get out? Who will help them? How many do we have in this area that need to be taken care of? That's what we need to do. Find out how many kupunas we have, how many of them need help, and how we can help them to evacuate should something like a blowout occur. Thank you.
Thank you. Wrote to Gregor Ilagan and asked him that if he wasn't going to be here, that he could present a statement that would be read in the 3 minutes time, and I would have read it. But seeing that they didn't send in, they still have a question from the audience for him. Gregor, you're the one candidate that has a voting record on issues important to this community. You voted against the county ordinance against fracking. You voted against the county ordinance that restricts expanded use of GMO. When the county discovered the state was trying to preempt county ordinances, you voted against a resolution showing county council resolve for the principle of home rule. You also said you'll vote for the incinerator proposed by Mayor Kanoy. Now, Gregor, how would you answer to all this? Thank you very much. Oh, I like those rhetorical questions. This question goes to Roy Lozano. The county has set aside funds for a wastewater treatment study. Would you be willing to support legislation that called for a moratorium on any further development in Pahoa until that study has been completed and the water treatment plant has been built?
I know right now that there's a number of structures at this end of town that are already being the focus of the EPA because we don't have wastewater, and basically they have cesspools. So it seems common sense that we'd want to wait till we did the evaluation of the wastewater before we did any more growth. I have to say, if I was in council 2 years ago, which I'm not, I would have really taken a second look at the Bryson development down at the other end of town. When they start really going for that, as well as the roundabout and then the big park, we're going to have so much traffic in town, you're going to wish we had had someone else 2 years ago. So I hope I answered the question. Thank you.
Thank you very much. And the last question goes to Emily Naioli. Do you support geothermal development? Would the answer be the same if you are discussing Lower Puna or Hawaiian homesteads? Hawaiian homeland, excuse me.
So the question is if I'm supporting the geothermal?
Yeah. And are you supportive of geothermal, and would it be the same if there's it would be built in Lower Puna or Hawaiian homelands?
Like I said, I do not support geothermal. And oh no, I would be raging, and I can rage if I like. And the thing is, like I said, and you know, when I was 19, I lost my first daughter. I was 19 years old. I lived 1 mile away from the plant, and my daughter had whooping cough. They told me it was a rare disease. So when my son went hospital, you know, I was tripping. And so that's why I decked the guy on the head, sorry. But yeah, even on the homestead, I wouldn't support it. I wouldn't support it here in Lower Puna. Go somewhere where nobody live. You know, that's what the mana'o is. Why we're going to put more where the places where the people live? No way. Mahalo.
Thank you. And while you're still fired up, we're going in reverse order on your 2-minute closing. So tell the voters out here why they should mark your name on the ballot, starting with Emily Naioli.
I believe that my record in the 4 years I was on the council, 2007 through 10, proved a lot of things. I'm not a vala'au. Vala'au means lip service. I call him Wepum Ke Aloha. My maiden name was Ke Aloha, and I am a hard worker. And so, and you know, the love and the passion of the people that I've known for the 57 years I've lived here in Pahoa and in Opihikau, you know what, it proves to me that, Emily, you get chance, get rolling. And the reason why I'm running again, because I looked in this last 3.5 years, I haven't seen much. And you know what? My Puna deserve more than nothing. So that's why I'm stepping up to the plate, and I got to fire out again. And yes, it's very important to me. Yeah, and it's one thing about me, I'm a very passionate person. I dance well. I plant plants well. I do a lot of things well. And when I'm going to come out for the people, and you know, they see me all over the place. I'm at the funerals, I'm at the weddings, I'm at every place that we have to be. I was just at Green Lake today at 12:30 to 2:30. I was with all my hippie people. They were all kind of skanking. And the thing is, I did the blessing, I did the pule, I sang my Hawaiian song, and you know, so I can blend with anybody. I'm a blender. I do not look you at your color, I look at your heart, not your color. So again, you know, I think I'll do a good job. And Kalam, so I said, mahalo for your vote. I'm just stepping out in faith and seeing what the people will do. And to my, you know, my opponents, it's all my mana'o to them. The people will choose who they want. So again, mahalo nui. Thank you very much. Aloha.
Thank you, Emily. And now we'll hear from Dr. Roy Lozano, 2 minutes.
I was actually hoping for a lot harder questions. Wouldn't you like to ask us harder questions? Yeah, so I hope you guys make some space for that a little while. That was pretty lightweight. How many of you remember when President Kennedy made this statement? Ask not what Puna can do for you, but ask what you can do for Puna. So here's what I'm going to ask you to do. I'm going to ask you to not to vote for the candidates with the biggest sign or the most signs. I'm going to ask you not to vote for the candidates who stand by the side of the road the longest. I'm going to ask you not to vote for the candidates who raise the most money. None of those are qualifiers for the best candidate. I want you to look deep. I want you to ask questions. I want you to listen beyond what we all say and raise the bar on all of us, all across the island, all across the islands. If you want a voice in Puna that is going to always honor the motto of Hawaii, the life of the land is preserved in righteousness, I'll be your man. I will never vote for anything that's going to harm the Aina or the Ohana. When the administration is huffing and puffing about an incinerator or anything else, like Queen Liliuokalani, I will stand firm. I will never waver. If you want to have me as your next representative, my beautiful wife, who I couldn't have done this with, is going to have a sign-up sheet. And if you would like to be one of the people who my campaign manager will call, and you can help call others to help them get the vote out, then please meet up with Barbara Brown in a blue shirt, blouse, and blonde hair. I ask for your vote on August 9th so that we can have a better, more sustainable, more beautiful, more awesome Puna, always keeping the quality of life that we came and moved to live here. And thank you for coming out. And I sure hope I get some harder questions.
Thank you, Roy. And so you have been scolded, audience. They want hard questions. Unfortunately, he didn't get a hard one, but he got a good, honest one. And we have the screeners. So screeners, harder questions, please. And now 2 minutes from Maddie Green.
Aloha. Why should you vote for me? I think most of you have already made up your mind. I'm sorry, but I'm guilty of one of your 4 reasons. Big signs. I do not stand on the road. Actually, what we are going to be doing is we'll be picking up trash on a state highway August 2nd. That's what my supporters will be doing. I know of all the issues that we have in Puna. Being on the ending in December was my 4-year term with the Puna Community Development Plan Implementation Action Team. And there I was made aware of all the issues in Puna. transportation, GMO, geothermal, squatters, illegal structures, roads, PMAR, connectivity. So, and what is my priority? Everyone is a priority. All of those issues are priority to me. Anyway, I believe in second chance. I'm actually the honorary kupuna for the Menapa'a, and I believe in second chance. I love those men. They re-entered into society and giving back to the community 150%. I've hired 3 of them to work in Nanavali Community Association. 2 of them have moved on, and the one left is my maintenance supervisor. So I believe in second chance. Give everybody a chance. I'm honest, respectful, literate, and anyway, my name is Maddie Green again, candidate for Hawaii County Council, District 4. Mahalo.
Thank you, candidates, and give it another big round of applause. You know, it's not easy running for office. I know, I've been there. That's why I'm not up here. So